The origins of Marcus' son, better known as the Monkey Prince, are deeply intertwined with the ancient struggles between the celestial and the infernal. Centuries ago, Darkseid launched an invasion against the heavenly realm, home of the Chinese gods. Amidst the chaos, the legendary Monkey King, Sun Wukong, emerged as the champion of the gods. To repel the invaders, Sun Wukong utilized his unique ability to create an army of clones from his own hairs. This formidable force managed to push back Darkseid's forces, but as the new gods retreated, Darkseid delivered a parting blow. His Omega Beam struck the Monkey King, inflicting a fatal wound on the supposedly immortal deity. In a desperate bid to survive, Sun Wukong retreated to the Phantom Zone, a place of exile beyond time and space. Within the zone, he ordered his clones to revert to their original form, mere strands of hair. However, one clone refused. Instead, it hid within a rock, eventually taking on the form of a human infant. Over time, this clone forgot its divine origin and fully embraced its new identity as a human baby. 15 years before the present day, a villain known as the Ultra-Humanite opened a portal to the Phantom Zone with the intent of enslaving Sun Wukong. The Monkey King resisted, throwing boulders through the portal to repel the invader. Unbeknownst to him, one of these boulders contained the hidden clone, who had now fully taken on the form of a human baby. The boulder cracked open upon reaching Earth, and the Ultra-Humanite's daughter, Laura, along with his assistant, Winston, found the child. They quietly took the baby, naming him Marcus, and claimed they had found him in an orphanage. Raised in Gotham City, Marcus was unaware of his origins or the criminal activities of his adoptive parents. Winston and Laura were loving parents to Marcus. As a child, he lived a life of relative normalcy, though it was not without its traumatic moments. One night, while living in Gotham, Batman broke into their home during a thunderstorm, seeking information about his parents' criminal employer. Though Batman left upon realizing there was a child present, the incident left Marcus with fear of bats and thunderstorms. At Gotham City High School, Marcus quickly became the target of bullies. A trio, led by Rosalino Mayo, singled him out, exploiting his fears. One day, after being particularly tormented by these bullies, Marcus was encouraged by the school janitor, Mr. Jew, to confront his fears by jumping into the school swimming pool. Following a severe incident with the bullies, Marcus finally took the plunge. Upon entering the water, he experienced a vision of the Monkey King's home on Flower Fruit Mountain. It was here that Mr. Jew revealed his true identity as Shifu Pigsy, an old comrade of Sun Wukong, and disclosed that the Monkey King was Marcus's true father. Pigsy placed a circlet on Marcus's head, unlocking his latent powers and marking the beginning of his training to combat a looming evil. When Marcus returned to Earth, transformed into a monkey, he sought revenge on the bullies who had tormented him. His actions caught the attention of Damian Wayne, who alerted his father, Batman, to the presence of a metahuman at the school. In the ensuing conflict, Marcus was decapitated by one of Batman's batarangs, a wound that would have been fatal if not for his divine abilities. Pigsy intervened just in time, saving him by reattaching his head. As Marcus continued his training under Pigsy's guidance, he learned to harness his newfound abilities. He discovered the joy of flight, summoning a magical cloud to follow Pigsy. Despite the pain from the circlet, the exhilaration of flight distracted him, allowing him to snatch an envelope from Pigsy. This envelope was later transformed into a mask, which would conceal Marcus's identity if he ever reverted to his human form. For a very brief moment, he was part of the Justice League of Apes. He can induce sleep using his clouds, control and reattach his severed body parts, and has a form of immortality. Marcus can also create clones from his hair. See the true forms of supernatural beings.